Alright, what's going on, Brigade Nation? I'm your host, FG, and welcome back to another gameplay session of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. We've looked at Super Mario 64, we've looked at Super Mario Sunshine. There's only one last game to cover as part of the compilation, and that's Super Mario Galaxy. By the time Super Mario Galaxy came out, I was already going into middle school, and the Wii was a pretty big deal at that time. It made great use of the Wiimote, and thanks to its sensor built in, it was able to innovate some gameplay ideas that weren't seen at the time. This was when Nintendo was really starting to come back into the market following the resurgence of the PS3 and the Xbox 360. And although nowadays the Wii may not be as fondly remembered as, say, the 360 or the PS3, it still had some really clever ideas. The only limitation was the hardware, as we're going to be seeing here with this compilation version. But we're not going to waste any time. We're going to be playing an hour of Super Mario Galaxy. And of course, as I mentioned in my previous videos, if you want to see this game turn into a full Let's Play on the channel, be sure to let me know in the comments and leave a like down below. But let's not waste any time. Super Mario Galaxy. And going straight into it, it's going to be pretty different because we're not using a Wiimote. So how's it gonna work? Ooh, this looks good. So we've evolved from Wiimote sensors to gyroscopes. This was something that the Wiimote did eventually have in the form of the Wii Motion Plus. It was essentially an enhanced version of the gyroscope, with an accelerometer. But now that we already have that in something like the Pro Controller, and forgive me for the RTX broadcast cutting that out, I actually don't have a green screen behind me. It's crazy how far we've come with NVIDIA. But because we have a gyroscope in the controller, we're going to use that as the pointer. This isn't the first game to do something like this. That honor goes to a game called World of Goo, which is one of the first games to be ported to the Switch. But never mind that. Let's select a planet, and we're going to turn this planet into Mario. So long are the days of the custom Mii icons. That sadly did not make it here today. And that's a shame. That really is a shame. But overall, this still looks and feels good. We can reposition it with the R button, and it looks like we're ready to go. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into Super Mario Galaxy. Now this is received by many to be one of the best games in the series, and to some their favorite game of all time. Then the sequel. But we're not talking about the sequel because Nintendo has completely forgotten about it here. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it filled the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. I love that, Toad and Toadette. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
I love it's got that little bit of voice acting. We haven't seen voice acting in the series since Super Mario Sunshine, and for reasons they didn't decide to approach that again, we only have a couple of snippets here that are actually voice acted. One we'll see later. I absolutely love what they did. But let's go to the castle. And I love this opening here, just Mario going into the kingdom. First impressions, this looks amazing. I've heard many people say when reviewing this game for the compilation that this is the one game that stood out on its own. This could be considered its own game, and I don't blame them. You could tell this is where the limitations of the Wii definitely held it back, but it looks good. Hey Mario, see this little bit I have? Grab as many of them as you can. So, we're able to collect star bits with the cursor, and so on and so forth. To pick up star bits, point your Joy-Con and move over them with your star cursor. So just like that. Are you collecting star bits? You know we are! Now normally, if there is a second player, they could be the one to control it, and I feel like it works better this time around, but no complaints. It looks good again. Castle's just down the path, you can't miss it. And just like Mario 64, we can finally long jump. Now we're talking. Even to you. Breakdancing Toad. So here's when things start to go south. Yep, Bowser's back in the airships and he is attacking the Mushroom Kingdom. Again, this game just looks so good. So yeah, this could go better. Ooh, that's collateral damage. Ooh, wow. No, that's not good at all. Here he is in full fleet. Bowser's taking the castle by storm. And things cannot look any bleaker for the Mushroom Kingdom. I don't think there's ever been damage of this scale before. Never this much anyways. But yep, looks like Princess Peach is in trouble. But here they come. The fleets are in motion. And there he is! Okay, hear what he has to say. Now, of any game in the Mario series, I feel like this is the one that starts off the strongest. Never have we seen something of this much collateral damage. Never have the Toads, some of them even guarding the kingdom, have ever been this afraid or this much in action. This is by far the greatest opening to any Mario game to date. So let's keep on moving because the castle is under siege and the princess is in danger. And just like Mario 64, this looks just like the original courtyard. So let's get on up there to the castle. Oh man. The best opening to any Mario game to date, and it is purely cinematic. Seriously, you can't make this stuff up. That was amazing. From the introduction to the expanded Toad Town, down to the opening courtyard from Mario 64, to the cinematic set piece of that cutscene being washed away to the cosmos. Finally, you're awake. Let's play. But yeah, it seems that Princess Peach has left this star child behind. So what is this? It turned into a rabbit, so it must be a white rabbit. So let's follow it. And it looks like we got some friends. Let's play hide and seek. If you catch all of us, we'll tell you about where you are. So this serves as the tutorial of Mario Galaxy. Mario Galaxy is very different with its gameplay style as opposed to the other games before it. Whereas it was much more in terms of a sandbox, this one has you going across different planets, playing with the idea of gravity. And the gravity is very much something to get used to with this game. Down to the way you move, down to how you approach each set piece. But first things first, we gotta find some rabbits. And I believe I know where one of them is. Yep. Don't fall in there though, there's nothing inside. So, we're gonna chase this rabbit. Got him! You caught me! So we got 1 of 3. Aw, if only I've hidden the pipe. Alright, so it looks like we gotta check out this pipe. So, let's go inside the pipe. So yeah, this game takes a little bit of getting used to with its physics, but overall, it looks and feels great. And as we'll see later on, this game is downright gorgeous. And even the leveled pieces can be great at times. Alright, we got another rabbit. Star rabbit. I should have hidden in the grass. Now, some say in Japanese culture that some view the moon as a place where rabbits live. That because when you look at the moon, it looks like a rabbit pounding what I believe is known as rice balls or rice cakes. That it looks like it's a rabbit doing that. So many assume in Japan folklore that there are rabbits that do live on the moon that do pound these rice cakes. So it's interesting that the first thing we see in this game is that these stars take on the form of rabbits. Rabbits on a planet. I tell you, this game is just... Alright, but we got one more star child to find. They do have a name, but I'm gonna save it. But it's not in that hole. It's not in that pipe. You got anything to say? In the grass. Somewhere in the grass. Perhaps tall grass. Is it maybe over here? Yep, there it is. Give chase. Gotcha. That's all 3 of them. I can't believe I let myself get caught. Wow, you caught all of us? Maybe you really can help Mama. Alright, something's happening. Looks like they added something new. It illuminates. Sorry about bringing you here so suddenly. We should probably tell you where you are. There's a connection here to deep space, far from your lands. We call it the gateway to the starry sky. So, yep, this is like a gateway of sorts. Mama's waiting up above. Please help her with whatever she asks. We're about to meet what some consider their favorite character in the series, and some consider a bit polarizing later on because of her later appearances. But I would call this the same as Princess Daisy, where she has a place in the series, but in a certain part of the series. Where Daisy is known for most of the sports games and third-party ones, like, let's say, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. I feel like this character here still resonates well with the series in many aspects, even if in most roles she's played as a big part of it. Especially more recently, Super Mario 3D World. We're about to meet the Queen of the Lumas, Rosalina. I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space. Luma could give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. So, the Luma joins us on our journey. And now our hands have the ability to break through many things. You have the ability to spin now. So in the original game, you would actually shake the Wiimote to spin. But here, because you can't do that unless you wanted to, now it is designated by a button. And for many that didn't really like shaking the remote, this is a big difference with the gameplay. Disaster has struck us, just as it has visited you. But Luma, I hope you can rescue the grand stars. May the stars shine down on you. And yeah, that's like your slogan. So, with a new confidant in the series, may we find what we're looking for. And as you mentioned the grand stars, that is our master goal in all of this. So, shake the remote or press the Y button to spin into things that look breakable. You can even spin enemies to stun them. So, just like that, we're able to break the glaciers. This is a launch star. Shake or press when you're near one of them to shoot through space like a comet. Now go and explore the universe. There are lots and lots of galaxies for you to discover. Alright, one of the best parts of the game. Let's take off. We're gonna try to collect some stuff along the way. But here we go. It's time for the tutorial galaxy. You thought it was just a planet? Nope. Try a whole galaxy. Good to see you. I have some bad news though. See, I had a launch star all ready for you, but a meteor smashed up. You can't leave without it, so find all the star chips to fix it. Oh, and be sure not to fall into the black hole. So, we gotta find some chips. So sometimes you will need to collect some pieces, just like the 8 red coins or the 5 silver stars in previous games. Here it's nice and easy though, as we get acquainted with Galaxy's gravity mechanic. But we got one more to go. And yeah, again, this came out in 2007 for the Wii, and it looks amazing upscaled to 1080. I'm telling you, if there's one limitation that the system had, it was the hardware capabilities. If this game released on the Wii U, or if the Wii U even supported HD with its backwards compatibility, I think Nintendo would be in a very different position in 2012. It was a huge missed opportunity how they approached the Wii emulation on the Wii U. It is worth mentioning though that this isn't the first time we've seen Mario Galaxy ported. That honor actually goes to the NVIDIA Shield, the company that has the same hardware that's being used in the Nintendo Switch. But first, get me out of here. One of those enemies should have the key. Spin them around and make them dizzy. Once they're stunned, just run into them. And that's the one, of course, because look at him! He's a Goomba! So we'll take that key and free our friends. Let's head up and see if he's got anything else to say as I continue this conversation about NVIDIA. Thanks! Would you mind rescuing my buddy in that base up there too? I'll transform into a sling star. Just jump into me after I transform! That sounded painful. So, a smaller version of the launch star is the sling star. Just like that, we're gonna free his friends. Anything else to say? If you take damage, grab a coin to boost your life. Just like the other games. So let's head up. But no, the Nintendo Switch uses the same hardware as the NVIDIA Shield. For those that don't know, I actually got this a couple of months ago. The NVIDIA Shield is a streaming device that specializes in something that other Android devices can't do. And that's the AI upscaling. For certain apps that allow it, you're able to upscale the graphics and make it look way better than it ever was. So say, take something from like an old DVD, it will look very much watchable thanks to the upscaling. And it is really cool to see it in action. If there's one investment I think anyone should take on, get an NVIDIA Shield. At least get the Pro version anyways. The extra $50 makes a big difference if you're trying to go for stuff like the Plex server. Alright, let's talk to you. Hurry, down here. But no, so Super Mario Galaxy did appear on the NVIDIA Shield, but there was a catch. We've been waiting for you. Oh, there it is, the Grand Star. That's a Grand Star. We have to save it. They're using the Grand Star to power that awful machine. It looks like it's making something. We have to do something before the Grand Star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop that terrible machine. So yeah, Super Mario Galaxy was out before this, but there's a catch. It was only available in Japan. In order to play Mario Galaxy before 3D All-Stars, you needed to have an NVIDIA Shield, and you needed to be in Japan. I can understand a couple of reasons why. One or less is because of Nintendo and the way they approach their software and hardware sales. Turn off the flip switches on the floor and shut down the machine. I feel like they wouldn't do anything like that outside of Japan. And sure enough, they didn't. But here we are now with the Switch. But I believe that's the version that we're seeing here in action. This is the same version that's being used on the NVIDIA Shield. And again, the same hardware, so really it doesn't make much of a difference. But anyways, let's take on forward and claim the first Grand Star. Again, it's just like downright cinematic. Claim it! I'll take it. Alright, so now we're heading to the place where we'll be. It's a hub. We're heading to the hub. Ooh, sparkly. Into the court goes. Let there be light. We have some energy. Welcome to the Comet Observatory, the main hub of Super Mario Galaxy, home to the Lumas and Rosalina. As you can see, one of the lights just lit up and it's leading to the next dome. There's a total of 6 of them. So we got the first one, and let's continue forward. Sure enough, the Terrace. So that's where we gotta go next. The beacon is lit again. It shines weakly, maybe only as bright as a class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumas will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home, and also home to the Lumas. See, we travel the starry skies. We pass by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force had latched onto our ship, pulling away star bits and our power source, power stars. Our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep hibernation state in which it could not move. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars, and discovered the power to cross the universe. Deep stuff. Please, I have a request. This observatory uses star power to project images of the galaxies that are scattered across space. And there's a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for other power stars. These round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes such as these. But the only one that's working now is powered by the star power you restored. Is this one, the Terrace. Please go to the Terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you see from there. If we do that, we'll be able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Then perhaps we can pursue the thieves who ran off with the power stars. So, we got a mission. We have to travel space in order to save Peach and take back what was stolen. The power to the Comet Observatory. And let me just say, I love Rosalina's theme here, the Gateway Galaxies music. And I'm glad that there, at the very least in this compilation, the one thing we did get as a bonus was the soundtracks. I'm glad we at least got that as the bare minimum. I still think there should have been more, but at least there's something. So alright, let's go in. Welcome! This dome acts as an eye of the observatory. From here we can gaze upon distant galaxies. Once this Luma transforms into a star, pulse star, he will guide you to those faraway galaxies. Simply point your cursor at the pulse star and press A. If you lose sight of the star, you can reset it with R. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can just tap the star directly on the screen. Alright, so we aim and we grab. And sure enough, here we are. These are the galaxies that can be observed from this dome. The numbers represent their distance from the observatory. The bigger the number, the greater the distance. The more star power we find, the further you'll be able to travel. So, we only have one galaxy right now. Welcome to Good Egg Galaxy. Yes, it's undeniable. We're detecting power star energy patterns in the nearest galaxy. But I must warn you that the evil energy readings are off the charts. Please be careful. So, trouble's brewing, but let's fly to this galaxy. Onward we go to new destinations! And here we are with the first real level of the game. Good Egg Galaxy, Dino Piranha. Now the name sounds a little familiar. It's almost as if it was trying to convey something from Mario Sunshine. Another certain Piranha. Something with like a Pete was his name? I wonder. But here we go, into action. We're already collecting some star bits as we move along, but welcome to the galaxy. So, as I mentioned in Mario Sunshine, from this point on the games are more so linear, which means there's really only one way to go about it. But that doesn't mean that there's no reason not to explore, because there's still plenty of secrets that can be found in the game. Rather, you want to explore, because sometimes, even if it's something as simple as star bits, it goes a long way in what you could achieve as you try to go for some of the other stars. So, let's try to collect as much as we can. And overall, I would say this game in the series borrows a lot of elements from some of the retro titles. As we saw there, that's the first time we've seen a question block in a 3D Mario game since Mario 64. And even then, it was very different in that game. So in some ways, we see a lot here that's much different, but also some of the same. It's really crazy to think about. But alright, let's take this pipe, because this one's different. And we have a little bonus area. So we're going to take that medallion up top. And find out what this is. Yep, it's a music trial. Follow the notes as we play the underground theme. Keep going, keep going. And we get a 1-up. So, unlike the other games where they have like extra bonuses you're able to get in the galaxies, like for example, let's say the 100 coin bonus. Oh, we were too slow. Or the blue coin bonus. Super Mario Galaxy doesn't really have that. Of all the games in this compilation, 3D All-Stars, Mario Galaxy is the most linear. When you take on a mission, you take on a mission. And the path to it is set in stone. There is always the rare occurrence of another path to take, but it's rare. My friends are ahead. Hurry! So let's go on ahead. And of course, as we blast through the galaxy, try to collect as many star bits as you may see, but let's keep going. Alright, so we gotta collect some parts here. Now see the red bits in these rolling rocks? You can smash them. Some may not know it, you can smash the rocks, and they give a lot of star bits. It's early in the game right now, but as you get further in, trust me, you want as many star bits as you can find. Careful now. And this is a great place to start right in the beginning. Okay, wait for it, and smell! That's too soon. Smash! Alright, one more. Plus, it's one less obstacle to kill me. There we go. Alright, we're in some goop. Now, sometimes the planet's gravity controls can get a little finicky. And that happens. The game's not perfect. And if it does happen, just let go of the control stick and let the camera reset itself. And then control it again. That's my best advice anyways. But, look out! Blast off! So now we go to new places. Now we have a lot of variety here in this game. Some are small, some are big, but there's always something to be discovered. And whether you discover or not, it's up to you. But by taking out that Piranha plant, we have a way forward. Careful now. It's worth mentioning too that Mario Galaxy has less health than the other games in the series. Whereas the other ones, you can take a couple hits up to a time, at the most being the number 8. Here, you only get 3 hits. There is a way to double it later on, but as it is right now, the magic number is 3 to stay. And hey, that's something that's pretty synonymous with Mario games, after all. Well, let's keep moving. Watch for the piranha plants as we take this pipe going down. We have this little bonus area. So let's flip the switches and move on forward. So up we go. Watch out for the spikes. Ooh, oh, okay, yeah, that was my bad. My bad. I keep moving. Alright, and there we go. Got it! Alright, blast through next area. Woo! Woo! And now we're up in this other area. What do we have here? Hey, it's that dude that takes all the coins from Mario 64. Revenge is sweet. Alright, let's continue forward. Get a coin. Play it safe. Alright, let's head on up. Careful now. There we go. As you can see, there's a lot to discover in this galaxy. And with the first star in mind, you don't access all of it at once. In order to see everything in the galaxy, you need to play through each of the stars. So as you saw, there was like that dome area behind us. We won't see that till next. So let's just get past this this very unique creature here. But hey, that looks interesting. Dino Piranha! It's like the long-lost ancestor of Piranha, now with a giant spike ball. Oh, but he don't like that. Oh, he don't like that one bit. Sorry, buddy. Go back to sleep. Oh, he's angry. Oh, no. Oh, wow, he actually got me there. Alright. So with the star bits, you can fling some of them and get some bonuses, like that star I just picked up. With that, we were able to get a coin, which helped refill my health. Star bits are good and bad, but make sure you use them wisely. But alright, that's just some flying, right? Yep. Ah, poor buddy. Just as you were born, you were taken away. You were a bad egg. But alright. We got a star! Alright, so with this compilation, I believe there's one thing worth mentioning because of the lack of Mario Galaxy 2. In the main title screen of the compilation, you actually hear a jingle that sounds like it's from Mario Galaxy, but it's not Mario Galaxy. It's very much more closer to what's in Mario Galaxy 2. But surprise, that game's not in this compilation. Another reason for people to not only get skeptical, but very angry at its omission. If we had one more game, this would have been a perfect compilation. Or at the very least, if they had extra features. Because I'm telling you, we needed something like an art gallery in this game. The music's not enough. Those bits are star bits. To Lumas, they are the tastiest, most delectable treats imaginable. Aim the cursor at the screen and point your star at them to pick them up. If you're playing in handheld mode, you can also collect stars by tapping them directly on the screen. Once you have some, shoot them by aiming with the star and pressing ZR. Or as we've heard Flood say, use the button. Why don't we try it out? Aim at me and feed me some star bits. So, we just point, and we get them. Truth be told, and this is playing it now, it does feel a little finicky, the gyroscope, and that's because, more often than not, I feel like it loses focus of where I'm pointing it. Where eventually I'll return it back to the middle position, it will be off like on the far left. It's just a limitation of gyroscope controls, but I don't blame Nintendo. There's nothing they could have done because there's no more Wii sensor bar. It's not bad, but it could be better. So, we'll call that a speed for the day. You can also shoot them at enemies or feed them to a hungry Luma. Either way, I'm sure star bits will be a big help on your adventure. So that's why we need so many star bits. The hungry Lumas require a lot of star bits. And for some stages, it resets the star bit counter. So not only is it like trying to access a bank, but you need to make sure you have enough before you get to a certain point in the map. which adds a little bit of problems, but a snack of cosmic proportions. So you may have guessed by the name, but here's our first Hungry Luma. And Hungry Lumas mean collecting star bits. Let's try to collect the many we see here right now. Loading in. There we go. So, as the Luma mentioned, we are able to shoot some of the enemies, and it will stun them sometimes. But, personally, unless you're playing multiplayer, I don't think it's worth it to stun them. I don't think it's worth it personally. You could, and it might help. But you're better off saving what you have. So we're not gonna waste any time. Let's head on over to this next section over here. And if I believe I remember this, they're gonna have us go a different path. Well, let's just knock you out. Star bits. Yep, we gotta take an alternate route. So let's go down this time. Yep. Careful. So it's worth mentioning, getting used to the controls of this game, that as you see I'm killing enemies, if I step on them, I'll get coins. But if I shake them, then it'll give me star bits. So if you ever need some extra star bits, keep that in mind. I got a hungry friend up ahead. You don't mind sharing your snacks, do you? Head forward using the star pointer and the star points. If you're in handheld mode, you can also tap directly. So, we gotta use the power of gravity to move forward. Like so. Alright, but keep the cursor going. There might be some ahead. Nope, none on the surface. Alright, next galaxy. We're gonna stun him. Get some more star bits. Yeah, impressions of this version in the All-Stars compilation, it feels good. I do think it feels good. Again, the only thing so far is the gyroscope, but I don't think that's really that big of a deal because it's very easy to reset. A single push of the button makes a big difference as opposed to something like Skyward Sword. Not saying Skyward Sword was bad, but come on now, I felt like I had to reset that like every 2 minutes. Alright, going onward. There was an opportunity to get some more star bits over there, but that was missed. Oh. Okay, we can use that. Alright. Star bits. Let's get this one. Whoa. Yeah! I keep mashing. Yeah, now we're talking. I'd imagine the magic number's probably 100, so let's try to get to 100 here. Oh, okay, that hurt. Go up there. Oh, come on, one shy. Not a normal pattern. Okay, that's 100. I feel like that's just enough. Let's keep moving. Look at it. It taunts me. Now we took it. Moving forward. Oh, we went in a circle. Oh, I get it, because if we don't have enough star bits, it wants us to go backwards. So, let's go a little more just to play it safe. I feel like maybe 150 is probably the borderline. I still think 100 is a good number, but let's just see. Now let's go forward. So we're going to skip this one. We're going to go to the next one. So, look out! Blast off! Oh man, look at that horizon line. That's incredible. Alright, we're here. Let's talk to the Hungry Loomer. Hey you. Yeah, you. Got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished. Up! Magic number 100. Call it! I need 100 star bits to curb the hunger pains. So hungry. More! Alright, load up. Little more, little more, little more, little more. Hogging out. Hogging out. Oh, he's getting too big. Oh gosh. That's it. I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform! And it transforms into a new planet. Huzzah! That's exactly what we need. So we're gonna take this pink cursor and launch away. So what we got in this new territory? Funny though how the Goombas actually spawn in with the territory. You think the planet would come first, then the plants, and then the enemies. But nope, sure enough, the enemies come with it. It's said to say that the Goombas came first, because you never see anything like another Mario pop out of these planets. Maybe some creatures we'll see later on, but it's interesting. It's interesting, especially this far in the galaxy. Ah, yes, the theory of evolution. We're evolving. All right, let's go forward. Nice and easy. And careful. Come on! Got it, got it. Take him out. Ah, it's too low. Yep, knew that already. Don't touch spikes. Spikes hurt, so we gotta make sure that we progress nice and easy. And launch! So remember I said that we'd have to go back in for the dome? Here we are! The dome. And here we're gonna get a little glimpse of what Mario could look like in 3D if he were more of the traditional setup. Because this is probably, and this is a bit of a stretch here, but probably the first 3D Mario game that tries to tie back to the roots of the original Mario. Because now we're playing in a 2D perspective. Now we see it like this, and it's as if we were controlling him on the NES. Of course, Mario's not the first game to try stuff like this, going for like a 2.5D perspective. But it looks good. And more importantly, it feels good. Heck, we're even playing with gravity here. I'm upside down. That's the craziest part of it all. Alright, but we're gonna take this. Head up. There we go. Bit of a speed strat there. Get a couple of these star bits. And gravity on up. So let's take out some of these Goombas first. Kick 1, kick 2, kick 3. Boom! Send them flying, like the footballs they look like. And let's launch away. And there's the star we need. Now there we can see some more planets, but we're not going to see them in this gameplay session. Maybe for a later time. Don't forget what I said in the beginning of the video. Alright, up top we go. So just like before, now we need these blue ones. But the blue ones act more like those gravity poles we saw before. No worries though. 5 bits is all we need. One more. Got it. So now we gotta pull ourselves forward towards the star. So pull like that. I'll take it. So we got our star. So back to the observatory we go inside the dome. And let's collect our earnings. Did it. Alright, so now that we got 3 stars, or, yep, 3 stars, we can explore a new galaxy. You're discovering a new galaxy. Collecting power stars will expand our range of vision, perhaps eventually include the enemy base. So let's save the game and move on forward. Bloop. Pull on up. And show me the world view. And let's... Boom. So there are some mystery worlds per galaxies, and truth be told, I forget how to unlock them. It's been too long since I played this. I think it's based on if you get certain stuff in the other galaxies. That or you need certain stars. Again, it's been a while. Alright, up next is Honeyhive Galaxy. So here's a hot take. In 2020, it's been said that we cannot add or change enemies within Mario. Well, Mario Galaxy has something to say about that. Honeyhive Galaxy, Mario takes flight. Here we're going to see something that we didn't see before other games. The most unique thing we've seen in a Mario game is probably the Piranha people. But now we have some bee soldiers in a bee galaxy with the bee queen. But games today, and the most notable probably being Paper Mario the Origami King, do not use original enemies anymore. And to that, look at Odyssey! It's so hypocritical! Welcome to the Honeyhive Kingdom. Our queen rules this land. Stumbling out of speech there. So yep, here we have something completely original to Mario Galaxy and the Mario series. New bees must greet Her Highness, Queen Bee. And where there's new things, there's new stuff to be found. And in this case, we're gonna see a new power-up. We're gonna see a new power-up since Super Mario 64. Because Flood was based on a mechanic. But this is an authentic power-up like the ones we've seen from previous games. Like the Tanuki suit from Mario 3 to the power cap from Mario 64. Though to be fair, probably the better example would be the metal cap. Come on, I want those star bits. I want those star bits. There we go. So let's claim this first power-up. And more importantly, don't die yet. Castle straight ahead. Thank you, Mr. B. So here we go. You've transformed into B Mario. Bold B the buzz around. So B Mario is able to fly for a short period of time. And on certain objects, he's also able to cling on to them, as we'll see further on. There is a limit to how much he can fly, and you cannot touch water. If you touch water, he will revert back to normal Mario. So be careful. And just like any Mario power-up, if you take damage, you will lose your ability. So do not take damage. I do wish, though, that this in Galaxy 2 would have implemented an extra hit with the power-up. So say you had a power-up, it wouldn't take away a hit point, but it would just take away the power-up. I feel like that would have been a fair trade-off. But alright, back to being a bee. So, let's scale on up with our bee suits. Alright, so in real life, I'm actually really afraid of bees. I've never been stung before, and I have a fear of needles. So the two together just don't mix well with me. But, I mean, I suppose bees aren't the worst thing out there. The worst has to be the wasp. The wasp is an insect that offers nothing to society. The wasp is nothing more than a jackass that tries to bite and sting people that claim that it takes away from their territory. And I know I lost my heart up there, but deal with me for a sec here. Wasps are just jerks. They cling on to homes and other places to build a nest and assert their dominance, saying, "This is my spot. Go F off." And they're just jerks. Again, never stung to this day, and I don't think I want to be there to find out what it's like. I'm just too afraid. But it is funny to make bee jokes and play along with the letter B. It's like the Bee movie. I mean, the Bee movie was a big meme in the early 2010s. Actually, more like the mid-2010s. But alright, careful now with the water. And let's fly on up. And we should be very close to the Bee Queen. There we go. So, let's scale on up this honeycomb. And again, he climbs pretty fast up this honeycomb. More so than the speed he does in Mario 64. Just look how fast he's going at it. But no, honey is a delicacy. Honey's delicious. Honey is sweet. Honey is sticky. But honey is good. Alright, keep going. And we made it! Bee power! There it is, the Bee Queen. And who might you be? A physician, we presume? No matter, we are in the most vexing predicament and require assistance. The most furious itchiness plagues our entire being. It must be stopped. Please find the source at once. I don't know if you realize what she just said, and you can probably tell just by looking down there, but we've been asked to scale the Queen. That means to climb onto her and feel her. My, how things have gotten interesting. But alright. First, let's check out this piranha plant. These piranha plants are deadly. As well as this beetle bug. And now as we make our way towards the Queen, avoiding the water, of course. Which, why would a Queen want to be near water? Let's cling on and start feeling the Bee Queen. Yes, that's the ticket. Watch out for the tender spots, of course. Yes, that feels good. Oh my, Mario! So keep in mind, this character was able to be in a spot in Mario Kart 7 where many other characters got cut. And another character was even a metal version of Mario that took up a whole character slot, by the way. And that was before Mario Kart 8, where it got even worse. My thanks. You have shown much bravery, newbie. We trust that we may rely on you in the future. Thanks, Honeybee Queen. Nothing weird here. Just saying. So, blast off. So here we are at the top of the bee tree. And actually, we got some toads. Glad to see you're okay. Ah, a bee! What? Mario? Hey, it's you! We escaped from Peach's castle too. But then we thought Bowser would get us, and then we got lost with Luigi. Oh, I just remembered. We found a power star. I'm sure you need this, so here, take it. Let it be known, this is the first canonical appearance of Captain Toad. That Captain Toad, the one that got his own spin-off after Mario 3D World. Pretty cool stuff, that a Toad could get his own game just like that. But let's take it, we got a star. But no, actually, I really do enjoy Captain Toad as a game. I feel like it's a great spin-off of the Mario series. I haven't played it on the Switch, but I have played it on the Wii U. It is a lot of fun, I would recommend it. If it ever goes on sale. Mario. Your name is Mario, isn't it? This is what I heard from your friends who just arrived. Mario, it has been such a nice ring. Oh, it has such a nice ring. Your friends are waiting for you in the garage. I think they want to tell you something, so you best hurry on over there. So, now the Toads have joined us on the journey. Save our game, and let's continue forward. We have enough time for one more level, so we're going to play one more. First, let's talk to the Toads. I don't know if we have enough stars yet, but I believe that next actually might be the castle. Mario, somehow we made it too. We'll help you get those power stars and save Princess Peach. You can count on us, Mario. We're all in this together. So as you can see, they're actually building something quite interesting over here. The Loomers are going to build us a ship. When it's done, let's go look for Princess Peach and power stars. What kind of starship will it be? I can't wait! So yeah, the Loomers are building a ship for the Toads. And we'll see it soon enough later on. So, they'll be a big help to us. But let's head back into the dome. I know, I stole that from regular show. Oh, no, we need 8 of them. Alright. Well, in that case, let's go to Honeyhive Galaxy to play the second mission. So I'm trying to remember what comes after the first one. I remember the Bee Queen, but what's after seconds? Trouble on the Tower. It really has been a long time since I played this. Ah, a Wiggler. I wonder if this time he finally turns red. Oh, what am I saying? Of course he turns red. But the N64 one didn't do that.
Yes.
Actually, I'm actually really surprised that the N64 doesn't have Wiggler turn red, but he does in Super Mario World. And they would fix that in the remake 64 DS. Just saying. Alright, so the world's a little different, and we gotta smash these blocks, get some star bits. But I believe we're trying to look for something here. I could talk to them, but let's just see how it plays out. Round plant. Yep. A little bit of spring cleaning. There we go. Whoa! Don't fall down below. Alright, we're gonna use this spring. Oh, no, get back out there. Ah, that was a missed opportunity. We could have had a lot more from that. Alright, let's smash this one. Head on up. Fling! Alright, Mr. Wiggler. Yep, he gets angry. Like a steam caboose. But we got the bridge, so let's cross. Not gonna kill Wiggler. No worries there. Alright, let's platform. And actually, the sign. Yep, it's me, the famous Gilboard. If you want to climb this wall, you better listen up. And that's just telling us how to wall jump. Don't worry, we know how to do this. And there's nothing there. Sometimes you're able to go through like certain secrets, but that's not it. So, wall jump. Yeah, overall, the controls going from 64 to Galaxy, it definitely grows over time and it feels very smooth. It's crazy now that we have a compilation that we can see the transition from 1997 to 2007. That's 10 years of history and seeing how the controls change over time. Again, it's so crazy to think about. Alright, careful. Move forward. Go around. Hop down below. We're gonna collect as many star bits as possible, but we're doing good so far. Wigglers have definitely been interesting characters in the Mario series. As I mentioned, we've seen them in Super Mario World, and that's when we saw them turn red when they get angry. But never have we really seen them in this form factor where it sounds like a freaking caboose. But we got the superstars, so we're invincible. And this Mario's not only fast, but he is colorful. So come on, let's take them all out by storm. Try to collect some of the star bits too. It's a lot of fun controlling Rainbow Mario, just saying. Alright, hop on up into the stump. Down below we go. Click some star bits. We got a new character over there, but we can't get to it just yet. And actually, one more talking point worth mentioning. This is the first game in the series where Mario actually negates any fall damage from a distance. If we fall down, it's no different than if we were to land on a new galaxy. This is the first Mario game, this point forward, that Mario does not get hurt if you fall. And that's crazy to think about. The only time we actually see it become a major part of a story is Mario Odyssey when he gets to New Donk City. Trying to avoid spoilers, of course, but you actually get to see like he gets rattled from the impact. It's crazy to think about how far it's come. But from this point on, Mario is basically invincible. Let's be real. Alright, new enemy. Oh, that's not good. Give me a coin! Smash! And you're not gonna be happy because you just killed your son. Or your daughter. Got him. So there it is. Another power star. And there's the Bee Queen in the distance. Pick it up. And let's claim victory. Woo! So back down to the dome we go to claim our reward.
Oh, yeah.
Da 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 da. Just like that, we got 5 stars. And we already have 500 bits. So I'll take it. Yeah, okay, yeah, it is based on either completion or how many stars you get. I knew I forgot about that. So alright, that's going to do it for Super Mario Galaxy, and that's going to conclude the Super Mario 3 All-Stars collection. Overall, we have a great package here, but there is going to be the argument of whether Nintendo did enough. Me personally, I don't think this is enough. If there's one thing they should have added, they need to add something more to the collection. I don't mean a game, I mean bonus features. And actually have... actually no, it's further. But, to date, my favorite anniversary collection is the Kirby Dream Collection. Not just because it's 6 games in one, the games isn't the point. It has so much that it shows the love and the legacy of the Kirby series. Down to the art book it comes with, down to the little museum that's built into the game nonetheless. It even has episodes of Kirby Right Back at Ya in it. It has 3 full-blown episodes of an anime series in it. Not to mention the new bonus games that were based on Return to Dreamland. And overall, it just made for an excellent collection. And that was Nintendo and HAL Laboratory. This is Nintendo still, and we got even less than we did with Super Mario All-Stars in the 25th anniversary. So the fact that there's less here, and then we talk about what it did include. We have the 3 games, and they look good, but 2 of them are great. 1 of them needs work, and they need some extra additions like the ability to change your controls. I don't see it here. There's no way to change the controls. In a game where I would have liked it, especially like Mario Sunshine, where the triggers are different, we needed customization. And then the music. It's great that there's the soundtracks, but it's very limited. It's not like Smash Ultimate where you select a song, you have some options. You could pause it, you can play it from where you are, you can change where you are in the track, you can make it your favorite, you could shuffle the soundtrack. It's not there. And this is a limited edition, by the way. So what we have here is what we're going to keep forever. I don't think they're going to do anything to change this later on. What we see here is the final product. For better or worse, this is what we're getting. All I'm going to say is that this could have been so much more, but this was a missed opportunity. Whether it's because of current events happening in 2020, or Nintendo being lazy, I honestly can't find an excuse for why it turned out like it is. Overall though, if you find something to love from these 3 games, I do think the 3D All-Stars collection is worth it. And even getting to revisit it again in 2020, 3 games I grew up with, is crazy to think about. And to see them in full HD glory for the most part, it's great. It really is great. I think this is the best way to play these games, moving forward that is, but there's always room for improvements. We'll see what happens in the more like the 40th anniversary or the 50th. What happens there, but there's no telling what else awaits the history for Super Mario Bros. But that's going to do it for this gameplay session of Super Mario 3D All-Stars and Super Mario Galaxy. And that's going to do it here for this week on the channel, so stay tuned as we have more videos to announce in the future. But as always, if you want to see this as a Let's Play, let me know down below with a like and a comment. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. May the stars shine down on all of you. Take care, everyone.